Hey guys, this is Justin with Palmetto State Armory, and today we're going to be doing a product showcase from our friends over at Springfield Armory. We're going to be showing you guys the Springfield Hellion. Now before we get started guys, if you would go ahead and hit that subscribe button, it really helps us out. And then if you enjoy this video, please go ahead and give it a like. So before we get started, we're just going to do some brief housekeeping on the Springfield Hellion. So this is based around the Croatian VHS-2, which was a military service rifle for Croatia and many other countries for a number of years. So very important on this guy. One of the cool things is it's passed NATO testing, it's passed a couple different other countries testing. Just wanted to get that out of the way that this is a very proven system before we get into talking about it, and it has a great reputation. Although it's new to the US market, it's been on the world market for a number of years. Now with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the features of the Springfield Hellion. So up front here, you can see you get a 4-prong flash hider from the factory. In our video, we were shooting a rugged razor suppressor on there, and that's going to be my next point, is you get a 2-position gas block. You're going to have normal and then suppressed. So we ran it in the suppressed setting, and we had great results. Moving down here, we've got a 1-in-7 twist cold hammer forged barrel. 16 inches, that's one of the beauties of a bullpup like this, is you get a 16-inch barrel. Moving back, you do have a polymer handguard. You get a nice QD slot here, and then you get M-lock at the 3, 6, and 9 positions. Up front here, we have a True North Concepts 0.8 foregrip. This does not come with the rifle. We just wanted to show you guys how we had it set up for filming. You have 2 rotating sling points here. And then up here we have our carry handle up top. On the carry handle, you're gonna have flip up irons. All you have to do is press a button, and then to get them back down, you have to release that button. And those are adjustable for windage and elevation as well. Full length Picatinny up top, perfect for mounting lights, lasers, optics, whatever you wanna do. And then down here you have your charging handle. This is a non-reciprocating charging handle, and it does fold either way, so it is ambidextrous. Moving back here, we have our trigger assembly. You can see it's in front of the magazine well, one of the main features of a bullpup. The trigger on the Hellion, I would equate it most to like a Glock trigger or a dagger trigger. A little bit of sponge, that's pretty typical with bullpups, but it's perfectly usable, as you'll see later in the video. Down here we have our pistol grip. This is nice and textured, really comfortable. And then you can see right here we have an ambidextrous safety selector. Really easy to actuate. It's kind of like an HK style safety selector, so a lot of people will be familiar with that. You can see up here we have another QD slot, and then you have your ejection port. Now the cool thing about the Hellion is it is an ambidextrous ejection port, so if you are a lefty, you can just swap it to the other side and you'll be able to run this just as well as anybody else. And then moving back here, you can see we have our cheek riser here. This is adjustable, so you can pop it up if you need that little bit of extra cheek support. And then one of the great things about the Hellion that no other bullpup does, to my knowledge, is you do have an adjustable stock back here. So you've got a couple different adjustments for length of pull. That's really awesome. On the magazine well, you can see you have the magazine release right here on the back side. Very handy when you're using it. And then you have the bolt catch right here. To actuate the bolt catch, all you got to do is pinch it and it'll release that bolt and you'll be ready to go. I know it sounds a little odd, but after doing it a couple times on the range, it was very intuitive and very easy to use. So a couple more things before we close. We touched on it a little bit that this is a very good suppressor host. One of the main reasons for that is this is a short stroke piston system, which aids in reliability as well as ease of suppression. So that's part of why it's so reliable. Another thing is it runs off of AR style magazines, so any of your Stanag mags will work. And then I know some of you are probably wondering about the weight. So the Hellion does come in right at 8 pounds. Which isn't too far off from your standard AR-15, so not really something to worry about too much there, but just wanted to make you guys aware of that. All right, so now we're at the range with the Springfield Hellion, and we just want to show you guys the practical capabilities of this firearm. One of the beauties of a bullpup is you get that 16-inch barrel in a more compact package. So we're just gonna show you guys that combat accuracy is good out to 300 yards. That's really all we have here today. So we'll go out to 300 and just show you guys that you can make consistent hits with a Springfield Hellion. And in a platform like this, that's really just what we're looking for, is that out to 300 yards, oh, we're gonna be more than good. So we're shooting that a little smaller than an M6 size steel plate today, and let's see how it does. So we're just gonna start at 100 yards and just confirm 0 basically. So there's 3 easy at 100, no problem. We'll go out to 200. Okay, so there's 2 hits in a row. We'll go ahead and step out to 300.
Good. Good. Good.
Okay, so there's 3 in a row, really easy at 300 yards. Very clear to us that with this 16-inch barrel and that little extra velocity on the 5.56, that this gun is A-okay out to 300 yards and well beyond as well. We just have a 300-yard bait we have access to today. So that's it. We just wanted to show you guys the practical accuracy on the Springfield Hellion. So a couple of the things we loved about the Hellion. We love that you get that 16-inch performance in such a compact package, and one of the ways we tested that is we went ahead and shot out to 300 yards, had no issues at all with just a red dot on here. We love that it's nice and compact. It takes AR magazines, so a lot of you guys have those laying around, and then it shoots great suppressed. So if you guys are looking for a great suppressor hose, this is going to be the choice for you. The other thing we loved about it is Springfield is running a phenomenal promotion right now where you can get one of these red dots and you also get a sling and a rifle bag as well. So you'll be ready to go as soon as you purchase it, as long as you purchase it during that window. So with that being said, guys, this has been our product showcase on the Springfield Hellion. Please drop a comment below and let us know your thoughts on the Hellion or just on bullpups as a whole. Otherwise, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like I said, it really helps us out, and then you can stay up to date with all of our news. Thanks for watching, guys.